Dear friends, God has prepared everything for this world. God has prepared everything for His children, we. And as we approach God, every day we must be able to know God's will and do His will in this world. When we talk about God's will, I can tell you 4 points in general will of God. The first point is salvation. It is God's will that all should be saved. So salvation is God's will. The second is sanctification. It is God's will that we must be able to flee from fornication and become sanctified. The third point is, it is God's will that we must praise God in everything, every time. The meaning is, we must have a positive attitude of thanking God and praising God. The fourth point is, we must be able to do good, to put to silence the ignorance of foolish men. When we talk about the will of God, 4 points are there: salvation, sanctification, doing good, and praising God in everything. When we are able to have this 4 general will of God, then we would be in a position to understand and choose God's will in specific area. I would rather suggest that we must be able to do God's will in 2 areas: choosing our life partner and also doing God's work. God has His own agenda for everybody. Unless God calls a person for full-time ministry, nobody should venture into that area. I'm so happy to note that I have done God's will in these 2 areas: my marriage and also doing God's work. When I had worldly opportunities, God called me for His service, and I've been in the ministry all these 48 years.